Cheque came through in the mail this morning. Finally. Took a merry month that, mind you, what with the posties going on strike and the letterboxes running dry. Still, 500. Gosh. I've never seen 2 zeros on a cheque before. Well, not one that was incoming anyway. 500. They look like 2 shocked little eyes, the O's. As if they couldn't believe that someone would splurge so much on something painted by me. Suppose that's what my face looked like when it happened as well. 2 big O's. All caps. I spotted the buyer on opening night, milling around half-cut on complimentary carver and wagging his finger at anything that resembled his decor. Cameron Oakley Jones, the Pickering biscuits heir. And, well, Judy, the gallery owner, bob cut, bad breath. She didn't stray too far from his side the entire evening. Armed, she was, with a bottle of Blanco in one hand and a packet of red dots in the other, topping him up with her left and closing the sale with her right. And boy, did she strike oil that night. Little red dots everywhere. Place looked like a bloody chickenpox party come the stroke of midnight. Mine took a little while to land though. You see, I was situated right at the back, in between the gents and the cheese dips, and I'd read somewhere in the gossips that he was lactose intolerant, and well, judging by the vats of vino he was necking back, I'd say he had the bladder of an African rhino. So the chance for him loitering down at the arse end were close to nil. Still, nature eventually does call though. And that was when he spotted it. And Judy pounced! Bottles up, stickers out, and before he could finish the dregs of his white wine, I was red-dotted and winging my way to the high-rise condos in the Isle of Wight. 500. For an impasto on canvas. Self-portrait in flesh with clock. I suppose I must have matched his drapes. Now saying that though, I wonder where he's put me. You know, hopefully I'm not in the dining room. I wouldn't want to loom too largely over an evening soiree, no. Not with my bits on show. No, I'd like to think he'd put me somewhere tasteful, like the hallway. After all, I've always thought I'm rather welcoming. Well, saying that though, I've never quite welcomed any guests in the nip, but... Still, shan't burn a hole in my pocket after all. The cheque. Gotta keep these lights on somehow. Not that I really use them much these days. I think they're a bit of an extravagance, lights. Yeah, no, most of it will go on materials. Yeah, for next month's show. Not that anything's guaranteed to sell, but... Rare is the punter that haunts these affairs, that ends up sloshed and goes on a spree. Mainly, it's an orgy of elderly twinks, sporting rustic beanies and high-rise cords and mooching off the free beer. Yeah, vultures they are. The lot of them. Still, weather's meant to turn on Wednesday, so I suppose that saves on gas. You know what, I reckon I'm nice and warm in the Oakley Jones abode. Sitting somewhere, hung up above a bioethanol fire, sizzling above the mantelpiece, reclining, all toasty and nude. Self-portrait in flesh with clock. Yeah, I reckon he's keeping me warm. I think I like it there.